So I am at my home right now. I think I'm planning on heading to Highlight Reservoir, which is just outside of Bozeman, Montana. I've got a really nice week of weather here. I'm just waiting on one phone call. I want to be sure I'm in phone service for that call. But outside of that, I am just waiting on that call and we'll head out here. It'll probably be a little bit of B-roll footage, and then it should be me fishing, back on the water, back to the usual stuff, out of the weird stuff I've been uploading the last couple days where it's just 5-minute clips. So yeah, hopefully let's be back on the road. I was waiting on an important phone call. It didn't come, so I don't want to go up to that lake because I know there's no cell service out there. So we're just gonna do some chores now. We're just gonna get this unyieldly grass mowed. Or some of it anyway. I'm a big fan of this electric mower. I know, like, I'm sure it's still very, very loud for you guys, but it is so quiet and light and easy to handle. I know it's got there's all kinds of things. Yeah, gas is still better. Yeah. But to say that they're not cool, I would be lying. They're pretty cool. Is that the mower smoking though? She might be in rough shape. Ooh, that looks like smoke. Yeah, that's definitely smoke. Let's get that out of there. Let's set this over here in case it fucking explodes or something. Huh. Well, we'll be back after these tactical differences. Square one, gas people. Bet your mowers don't do this. So again, another point for gas folk. But I don't know what's wrong with it. Engine's burnt up or something. So we're just gonna weed whack some of this stuff. Get it at least a little under control. I like the electric weed whacker even more than I like the electric mower. So I'm hoping I'm not the jinx and now it's not going to give up the ghost on me too, because then I'm really going to look like a jackass. Well, it ain't as good as the mower did, but it's a lot better than it was. Now to begin this. Holy...
Bug. Ah. Mouth breathing pain. Ah. To the mosquito who calls my lungs home, enjoy. Oh, I don't know if I've said this yet, but if you are like, if you're watching this and you're like, that's the worst goddamn weed eating I've ever seen in my life, or weed whacking, I don't care, man. I'm just doing this to get it under control a little bit. My yard's pretty nasty right now. And again, you guys have watched where I've spent the last like 10 days. I haven't been here. I've been on the road. I don't really live here. I restock here, I clean here, I maintain it. But I don't spend much time here. So I'm just trying to, you know, if it's under control, that's good. That's a W. Oh. Cutting through the jungle. Damn, that bug fucked me up. And I know my dogs are pissed. My dogs love the tall grass. So they're watching this and they're gotta be just fuming. But it had to be done. It had to be done. Oh, they're chasing something now. Probably after a squirrel or something like it. the mosquitoes are eating me alive tonight. Ah, itchy. Itchy, itchy. Well, that cleans up that. It's a lot better than it was. All the really big stuff is down, and that's really what I cared about the most. You're like, man, that looks terrible. I know. It's okay. Now we get started on this. Oh, doing this whole place with a weed whacker is not what I want to do, but... All that's either cotton from the cotton tree or hair from my dogs because it's shedding season and they are all nasty and gnarly. Man, those Montana sunsets are something special. That pink pastel color is my favorite, man. I lived in Vegas for a little while. They didn't really have that down there, at least not as often. A lot of their sunsets were kind of just pure orange and then night. Montana seems to fade into like a pinkish purple. One of my favorite colors. My mom loved them too. Ugh. Too much sentiment. Back to the grind. Can't stop to feel emotions. Oof, we might be out of juice or overheating it a bit. This part's pretty thick. Pretty rough stuff. That all looks so much better than it did. Looked like a damn jungle earlier. Looked like that does now. Come on, buddy. You gotta have a little more gas in you than that. But this is the dreaded part of these electric ones, man, is they do die. They do die. Then you gotta charge and you gotta wait and they overheat. And there's a lot of shitty things about them, but there are some pretty cool upsides too that I think at least make them an option. Yeah. I think yellow means caution, so I think that means it's overheating. Yeah, it doesn't feel hot. I'm sure the engine down there does. And a lot of this could also be, I should get a weed whacker that's graded to cut down the damn Amazon rainforest. But my mower was good at doing the stuff like this, but I think its engine just shit the bed on me today, so I'm gonna have to buy a new one or find one off the old marketplace probably. The problem with buying secondhand is you do buy more often. That's why them people who are like, oh, just buy new and treat it good, they have a good point. I do like buying secondhand and trying to treat it good though. I think that can be equally as good. Kind of that same, you know, there's no bad dogs, just bad owners, right? There's no bad products. There's just products people didn't take good care of. And there are bad products, but oh, we just keep going, man. Fun fact, fun parts of owning wolf dogs is there's just random bones all over your property all the time. Big, like, that's like a deer rib cage. Oh. Yeah, we're pretty dead. All right. Yeah, we'll take it in for a charge. I might call this video here for tonight. I'm just gonna keep doing this, and I don't think it's good content. You know, you're just listening to a weed whacker scream all night. So I think I'll call it a day. I'm sorry I didn't get back to the lake like I wanted to today, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Handling stuff around the house is important too. And look at her. She's enjoying the nice cut grass instead of being stuck in all that tall grass. Did you not like that tall grass, baby? Oh, you're pathetic. You are pathetic. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Squish, 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 squish. Oh, good dog. Well. Oh, guys got covered up there. All right. So I'm going to hit this on the charger. Hopefully tomorrow night I will be in Highlight and I'll be fishing and we'll be back to normal content. But sometimes you got to do chores. Sometimes you got to be around the house. Sometimes you got to slow things down a little bit. So it's all good. We can always get to it tomorrow. Thank you for sharing your evening with me and have a wonderful night.